Welcome back, everybody, to the best wrestling podcast on the planet. It is your commissioner, Raul Alejandro Mendoza, aka the Nerd Chicano, here to host another edition of High Flyer Radio.
What a blow, man. What a depressing opening, man.
Last night, a lot of events transpired, and we'll be talking about that today. But of course, I have with us a wonderful host, Ayden.
Yeah, guys, as you can see, no title here. No title here, man. We got some things that we need to be addressing with what happened last night on the show. We're going to get into all that. We'll cover a little bit of AEW news. We got a little bit of New Japan news that we're going to cover, but I know most of y'all here for the Elimination Chamber review. Stay tuned. I guarantee you guys we're going to be hopping into that in just a second. But with us today, as you guys who have eyeballs at work have noticed, it's not just us two here today. So introducing for the first time, everybody, at home, get your round of applause going. You know what I'm saying? We got a very special guest, a man that we met at the Royal Rumble just, what was it, like 3-4 weeks ago? Man, we had a great time. We had great chemistry with this man down here. We want to introduce to everybody on the Nerdcore family. This is Sai, guys. So go ahead and say what's up to the people, man.
Howdy, folks. My name is Sai, Cyborg, whatever you want to call me. I love wrestling so damn much. Been watching it since, I want to say 2011, 2010, around that time. So, yep. Good time.
Yeah, man. We're here. We're ready to get into all this good stuff, man. But you know what? As you guys know, we're a little hazy, man. If you guys are a little hazy, man, you might need to reset your mind. You might need to reset your body. So go ahead. Go check out one of our sponsors for today, Ambrosia Collective. You guys already know. I swear by the product, man. Take 5% off all your supplements at ambrosiacollective.com. Use the code THENERDCORE, THENERDCORPS, 5% off. Elevate your mind, body, and soul. I got my shit right here too, man. We got the damn peanut butter Reese's cup protein shake. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get right. But Raul, you got done dirty last night, man. You want to address anything? You want to have some words, bro? They cut you off, man. We both got ejected, bro.
I wasn't able to sleep last night. I don't know. I just I felt empty inside. I felt really empty inside. But like I said, there is always a plan B in the works. Right now, I am missing a part of me that I felt was crucial to my performance in this league. And I want to tell everybody who was there last night, especially the two sack of shits that made it to the end, that your life is going to be a living hell. Because everybody seems to forget that I held 2 titles during my time as champion. I've been the high flyer radio heavyweight champion of the world. And I'm also the commissioner of this. And I don't need corporate's approval to do some commissioning around here. So until I get my title back, by God is my witness, I'm going to make everybody in High Flyer Radio's life a misery to compete. And yeah, Kylie,
I believe that, man. I believe that you mean that with your whole soul. We already got Kylie talking shit in the chat. Absolutely disgusting. Team Insult official press release. We did it. Team Insult versus everyone. Yeah, guys. Spoilers for last night's Elimination Chamber watch along, man. The title, I don't know where the fuck this man going. The title has been vacated, guys. We officially have no champion in this league, man. There's nothing behind him. You saw there's nothing, man. So stay tuned, guys. I guarantee you the commissioner and the COO are going to be putting together some plans to figure out what we're going to do to be able to crown a new champion. But right now, we're on the road to AEW Revolution. And with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about just a little bit of AEW news. So this week on AEW Dynamite, we had Christian Cage. He returned right after Jungle Boy had another match with Brian Cage. It was a cool match, solid match. I want to go ahead and pass it aside, man. I don't really know where you stand on AEW. I don't know if you're a fan. I don't know if you watch the show. I don't know if you like the product. But how did you feel about this Christian return?
all honesty, I haven't really watched much of AEW. I try to get into it. It's like it's taking me a bit, but just hearing some things, I know a little bit of the storyline and like that. With Christian Cage coming back, going after Jungle Boy, it's honestly not bad whatsoever. It's just kind of like another, kind of like relighting the fire type deal, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like the Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, whatever you want to call him, Christian feud got really hot last year. And unfortunately, due to the fact that Christian got injured and they had the whole deal at Full Gear where they had to kind of just do the squash match and cover up for the injury, feels like Jungle Boy's lost a lot of momentum. They paired him up with Hook. Now that's not a thing anymore, so which is kind of dumb because I thought honestly they should have done. Honestly, if it was up to me, I would have done Jungle Boy and Hook beating the Ass Boys for the tag titles. I think it would have been something that Hook needs to get to that next level. I think it would have been something that Jack Perry needs to get to that next level. But I thought it was kind of weird the way that they brought Christian back on this episode of Dynamite. It was pretty lackluster, which is kind of the word that I would use to sum up this whole Revolution build. But I don't know, Raul. What do you think about Christian Cage returning?
As long as we finally get to finish this feud and this storyline, I'm good. But like, I wasn't like really excited over it. I've been kind of, it's been flat with Hook. I mean, with Jungle Boy. I thought Jungle Hook would have been something really interesting, but like always, I don't know what the fuck happens with everybody who teams up with Hook. Tony gets like tired of it after like a couple of weeks, and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna stop it, because Hookhausen was great.
Yeah, Hookhausen was awesome.
Yep, should have lasted longer, but as long as this means that we're gonna finish up this storyline, cool. Christian's back.
Yeah. Christian's back. We also had, I don't know why StreamYard just decided to go ahead and delete the image. StreamYard, why y'all always got to be on that hoe shit, bro? Y'all motherfuckers always be on some hoe shit, StreamYard. Let me try to see if I can filibuster myself a little bit of time so I can go ahead and get that image loaded up like it is loaded up right now. Because you know what came back? I'm a limitless motherfucker, just like Keith Lee, man. Keith Lee came back this week on AEW Rampage. I know you heard, Raul. Damn. Yeah, okay, Raul. I'm gonna go ahead and let you kick it off then, bro. Keith Lee came back with the salt and pepper, man. What do you think about Keith Lee's new look?
Nah, what the fuck? What the fuck did he do to the Limitless one?
You want me to pull it back up?
Yeah, please. My God, what the hell is that? No. Why'd you make him shave and why'd you change his hair color?
Keith Lee looked like somebody auntie.
Yeah, bro, what the hell? No.
Nah, bro. I know you know. I know you got that one auntie that just be pulling up with the sundress every Sunday talking about, man, niggas ain't shit. I can't find me no man. Keith Lee looked like somebody goddamn auntie, bro.
Bro, wow. Oh my God. Yo, this is, by the way, this is not like faked out. Like I'm literally reacting for the first time.
Oh shit.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, this is why I love this show, man. Oh,
it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Si, what do you think about Keith Lee's new look, man? Because I know you keep up with the WWE product. Were you fan of what they did with Keith Lee over in WWE? Have you kind of been keeping up with what he's got over in AEW?
So, if I'm being completely honest, what they did with him in NXT, amazing. They had something. Then Vince want to be a little bitch ass nigga and then fucked it up for all of us. So, it didn't make any sense to me. So then eventually when he went to AEW, I just see like the free reign that he technically had, where he was just like, I'm able to do this and do that. Like, I'm able to be me. So him coming back with that new style, it's kind of like, to me,
no.
I mean, white hair it's not bad. It's kind of giving him like, not a villain art look, but it's kind of giving him that like,
mature.
Kind of like mature, yeah. I'm trying to think of like
a nice word.
I'm trying to think like it's like if you think about like anime when that character kind of gets extra power up, it's kind of giving him that. Whereas came back with this after training for so long.
He went Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith Lee went Ultra Instinct on a motherfucker. Yeah, it was just kind of like, listen, bro, we knew Keith Lee was using the hair dye, bro. We wouldn't, bro. It's obvious, G, but it was just kind of like one of those things where it was like, damn, bro. Like, whenever you see that, it's like you kind of forget how old Keith Lee actually is, and it's one of those things, man, where like people could try to say whatever they want to do to save face about it, but like the wrestling business is all about like perceptions and how people see you. And I don't know, man. I just feel like this wasn't the time for Keith Lee to come back with that look. I mean, if he feels cool with it, then like cool, man. Like that's good. Do you? But this Swerve and Keith Lee feud has just been dragged out way too long, which is kind of one of my problems with AEW pay-per-views in general, is that they only have I guess they have 5 pay-per-views a year now, but they only have 5 pay-per-views a year. So they drag everything out until the point where like I'm not even interested in it anymore. Like I'm just kind of at the point where I'm like, just do the damn match already, bro. Like I get it. We want to see it. And we know Swerve and Keith is going to be a good match, but it's like, it's crazy. Like it feels like Swerve and Keith are 2 completely different characters now than whenever they both started together in this whole Swerve and Our Glory storyline, which is just kind of crazy, bro. Nuts, man. But you know that's AEW this week, man. That's really not much else left to say. I mean, we had a bunch of AEW Revolution matches announced, but we'll kind of save that as we build up over the next 2 weeks on our own as we build up to AEW Revolution. But over in the realm of New Japan, you know, we had a lot of comebacks this week, but now we got an exit. That man, oh man, hoeing in the chat. We had Eddie Kingston defeated Jay White in the loser leaves New Japan match. We also had David Finlay came out at the end of the match and beat down Jay White, assuming to kind of pass on that baton of the Bullet Club leader. So, guys, the question is, where does Jay White end up next? Raul, what do you think about it, man?
Oh man, this is about to be an interesting couple of months. Part of me just really, really wants Jay White to go to WWE, and I don't want him to go to AEW because I don't think Tony's gonna know what to do with him, and I think he's gonna get lost in that shuffle real quick. Part of me also does not want to see him in Impact because why the fuck do you want to go to Impact? And yeah, you could tear it up in Ring of Honor, but I don't know. Like, let's go. Tony gets a hold of him. He's not gonna send him to Ring of Honor. No, he's not. No, and he's gonna get lost in the shuffle. So I really wanted to go to what's it called to WWE, but rumors are hot. They're like the WWE is looking for somebody else. That they have a bigger free agent that they're looking for. That's bigger than Jay White. Okay, well, that's wild because I think right now the hottest free agent is Jay White.
Yeah. There's only 3 people in my mind that come up that I think could potentially be the 3 that they're thinking of that they want more than Jay White. Matt Cardona, I don't know where they stand with that. I honestly thought that we would have seen him back in the company by now, especially after Rumble, but we didn't get that. Potentially the rumors of Kenny Omega and what his contract status is. Maybe we could see Kenny Omega show up in WWE, which that would be kind of crazy because, bro, if WWE already got Cody, if you get Kenny too, bro, then it's just kind of like, bro. Plus the Ariel Helwani thing, bro. Tony finna be going crazy, bro. You know his Twitter's finna be melting down that day, bro. You know he's finna be out of pocket. But also, I think potentially maybe Kota Ibushi. I think maybe Ibushi is someone that WWE right now would be like, man, if WWE can get Ibushi and then Kenny's contract goes up.
Ibushi already kind of talked about what he wants, though. He said, like, if he's coming, he wants to mainly like train people at the performance center and have matches here and there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think WWE would be down to do that, man. You know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't want to be pushed at that level, if he just wants to come in, have a good I mean, I think Ibushi would be awesome as like the IC champ for like a little while. Give him the IC title, let him go, do his thing, have some great matches. I feel like that'd be awesome. Bring him in at King in the Ring, man. But I don't know, Sai. What do you think about Jay White? Where do you think he might end up?
In retrospect.
He plotting.
Cooking.
As much as I want him in WWE, I don't think it's going to be possible, regardless of how everybody's they're trying to build stars and everything like that. Like you got like so many returns have happened underneath Triple H's belt like already. Right. To the point where we're trying to be like, okay, we want this person as champ, we want this person as champ, yada 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 yada. So if Triple H ends up getting Jay White or Kenny Omega or anything like that, the whole main event picture will just switch so damn quick. Plus the fact that like people who've been waiting for a spot will probably be pushed back before they even get to the opportunity, anything like that. Right. So it's just a whole like deal when it comes to it. You have to be really strategic about what you want. Now, unless they are able to figure out a whole thing with how to run titles and everything like that, then yeah. But like, I don't really see him in WWE. AEW kind of makes more sense to me just because of the fact that even though like Tony might fuck up, it happens. I just think that personally, I think AEW will be a better fit for him just because he's actually able to probably do whatever the hell he wants, and then if he wanted to, he can probably come back after Eddie Kingston. So, that's already the story there.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jay White in AEW for the matches for sure. I feel like Jay White in AEW, those matches are, I mean, they're there. Kenny, you can run it back with Adam Cole, call back to the Fatal 4-Way, which put Adam Cole out for so long. I mean, Jungle Boy, I mean, you can name it, man. There's matches for Jay White to have over in AEW, and you could definitely put him at that level of becoming AEW champion. But the thing is, too, it's like with MJF holding on to that belt for right now, it's like the whole story is going to be him holding on to that thing all year. So it's kind of like, I feel like it's such a weird position, man, because it's like I told you last night, Raul. I mean, they should have just left MJF as a babyface, dude. Because MJF could have had a whole run as a babyface facing up against AEW's top heels, because AEW has some of the best heels in the business on their roster right now. And the matches would have been amazing. Then by the time people get sick of MJF as a babyface, you turn him heel. Now you get now you add on to that whole run. And now people are even more interested in it because now you can do the whole thing where like, now he's a heel champion. So I feel like that was just a wasted opportunity because heel Jay White versus babyface MJF would have been incredible. That would have been awesome. But I'm kind of in the camp where, like, personally, I would like to see him over in WWE. You know, Jay White versus AJ Styles, Jay White versus Cody Rhodes,
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Yeah, I mean, Randy. When Randy comes back, Jay White versus Randy Orton. I mean, there's so many matches there that, like, I'm a little bit more intrigued to see what would the Switchblade look like.
Jay versus Gunther.
Setting. Jay versus Gunther, bro. Now we're cooking, man. But speaking of people who left WWE to go to New Japan, we had last night Battle of the Valley. I haven't seen the match yet, but Mercedes Moné went in. She won the IWGP Women's World title to become the second IWGP Women's World Champion. So, Simeon, man, I saw you clapping down there, man. What do you think about Mercedes going in and winning this IWGP Women's title? You're crying, man. You're crying. Tears of joy.
I used to pray for times like this and what now.
Pray for times like this.
It's Mercedes gang all day. It's Mercedes gang all day, folks.
No, if I'm being completely honest, it's like it's so good. It's great for her to be in this like what's it called? In this like position and everything like that. She deserves so much and more when it comes to this because she has done, and I mean done a lot with her career within WWE and everything like that. She when her entry basically walked out, it doesn't matter. They set that standard of like you have to understand that women's wrestling is an important thing. Put us like you giving us the titles and then you're not doing shit with it. Like you gotta give us more. Yeah. So when she left and went to New Japan and decided to discover herself and everything like that, it just shows you that she is the legitimate real deal when it comes to this. She understands the business. She understands the training aspect behind it. Like, there's no easy way out for her. She worked her ass off, and for her to win that title and be one of the top stars right now in that whole entire league is just insane. And I can't wait for this run. She said she's going on a world tour. I'm going to every single spot she's at.
Yeah, man. She comes to Texas, man. I'll be there, bro. 100%, man. I'm trying. I want to see what Monet got planned, man. Just like you said, the world tour. I want to see her at that Impact show. I want to see her go against Mickie James. I want to see Mercedes on Forbidden Door 2. Mercedes versus Jamie Hayter. Book that shit, please. Because based off the clips that I saw, again, I haven't seen the whole match yet, but based off the clips that I saw, man, she hasn't skipped a beat, man. Like, she looks like she's out there cooking in that ring, man. So, Raul, what do you think about Mercedes winning?
Congratulations to Mercedes. I love that. I love that, she's going to reinvent herself. She's going to find herself out there. I know that she said that Triple H sent her a really nice text message before she had her match. Cool. And I'm happy for her. This has always been a dream that she's always wanted to do. She was telling Kenny, they had a video where Kenny was talking to her at Wrestle Kingdom 17, and she was telling Kenny how she's always wanted to be here. Like, this is a dream of hers to always be here. And now that it's finally happened that women can wrestle in Japan, and she gets to be the first Black woman to ever hold that title and to create a legacy and a big deal for it. I'm here for it. I'm really happy for her. I need to watch the match though.
Yeah, for sure. I need to be able to go back and watch that whole pay-per-view. But
yeah,
listen, guys, if y'all want to watch pay-per-views in person and not have to watch it on your phone, your tablet, or your computer, you want to enjoy the benefits of being there live, do it at a discount, baby. Get yourself $20 off with SeatGeek using our code, the NerdCore. $20 off your first purchase. NERDCORPS. Go ahead, plug it into your app. Go ahead, plug it into your website. Go ahead and save it. Make sure that you're good. All that good stuff so that we can use it next time. $20 off at SeatGeek. And now, folks, it's time. The Elimination Chamber review. We're going to go ahead. We'll start it off. Man, see, bro, fucking StreamYard always been on some whole shit. Let's start it off with this then, man. Started off with a match that I thought was kind of meh. And that was Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, and effectively the rubber match. These guys went about 5 minutes. I mean, it's pretty much exactly what we thought it was going to be, right? A sprint, finisher after finisher after finisher. Raul, man, what did you think about Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar and how it ended?
Well, I'm just glad that the match that I would have gotten a point for was the one that I wasn't out for. But look, man, this is really, really, really interesting. Well, not interesting, but really weird because, of course, as we know, Bray called out whoever was gonna. He said he wanted whoever won that match.
Yeah.
But Bobby won, and I think last night was kind of Trips realizing like, oh, I don't think the people actually want to see Bray versus any of these, so I'm just gonna give him a fuck finish that way. Yeah. So he's like, oh, I'm just gonna have him DQ, and we're gonna have like a fight pit or a no holds barred at WrestleMania with these two. So I don't think, the people were like, why Bobby and Bray? Bray and Brock? Like, none of these make sense. None of these are any that we actually want to see. So I was just kind of confused by that. And the match, well, obviously, look, man, I told you. What did I tell you, Ayden, during the predictions? I said, well, since I can't predict a no contest, I'm gonna freaking have to go with Bobby. So I felt like it was gonna be a screw finish. So, well, it was a man match. So we'll see them tear each other apart at Mania, more than likely.
Yeah, I saw someone say, like, what if they did a fight pit match? I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Bring back the fight pit. I thought the fight pit was kind of wasted between Rollins and Riddle. I feel like they really didn't utilize that the best it could. So maybe the fight pit concept is a little dead, but I think two guys with like their MMA background, given the kind of grudge match level that these guys have had, I feel like a fight pit would be really awesome. But yeah, like you said, bro, I'm not interested in seeing Bray Wyatt versus either one of these two dudes. But Sai, I don't know how you feel about it, man. What did you think about the match between Bobby and Brock? And would you want to see Bray versus either one of these guys?
Big. Hold on, can you hear me real quick?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had a whole technical difficulty with my AirPods. That's fun.
Yeah, I saw. I was trying to give us a little bit of time so we would go around and back to you. See how I did that? See how it should be?
The man's smooth. The man's smooth.
Your mic quality better now.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it is a little bit better now for sure.
All right, now I know I have to start using these. Personally, yeah, Bray doesn't need Brock or Bobby. Like he doesn't, because if you think about it, it's his creative mind with their two just aspects of like, I'm here just to whoop ass type deal. It doesn't really mesh together. No. So like for him just to do all that, and then all of a sudden Brock is like, you know what, suplex, and it's like, okay, like it doesn't give something that much. The whole thing with oh man,
Bray and Uncle Howdy, bro. Like, can you imagine Brock Lesnar F5ing Uncle Howdy?
It's insane.
What a goofy fucking visual that would be, dude. Like, I'm not at all interested in that.
But what the funny thing about it is, like, they'll do that, and then Uncle Howdy will just stand right the fuck back up, just be like, and it's like, okay, I don't. So in hindsight, Bobby Bray or Bray Brock, it doesn't work, not whatsoever. Bray should go after someone that has that like the meaning behind his character type deal. So like LA Knight was good for Bray, but like we haven't seen LA Knight in a while, so it's like we don't know what's
going on with that. I feel like LA Knight needs to move to Raw. I feel like LA Knight would be better on Raw. It's not to say that he's not good on SmackDown. I love LA Knight. Y'all know how much I love LA Knight. Yeah.
LA Knight as United States champion, or going after Austin Theory, or with
That's
Seth.
what I'm saying. LA Knight as United States champion would be fire, bro. I need a for that. Bro, listen, guys. LA Knight is that dude, man. But the only person that I want to see Bray Wyatt go up against is what I told you last night, bro. I want to see Bray Wyatt versus the Twitter comments in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch match at WrestleMania goes Hollywood. Bro, what the fuck is that gonna be? We haven't talked about that on the show.
We need to return to the Smackadillas, bro. I mean,
the Grubhub Smackadillas, bro. Do we still have that graphic?
No, we don't.
Fucking deleted it. God damn it, son of a bitch. Oh well, man. R.I.P. the Smackadillas, bro.
Yep, R.I.P. the Smackadillas, bro.
Oh man,
dude, LA Knight versus The Miz. The promo battles between them two. Holy shit.
I'm here for it, but listen, bro. Y'all don't understand. Listen, Sai, you're new here, man. You don't understand how much I hate The Miz, bro. It's fact. It's canon. You can be shocked all you want. It's canon on High Fly Radio. The Miz, you can kiss my black ass, bro. I don't fuck with you, dog. I don't give a fuck how crisp and how clean that half court shot was at the All-Star game this weekend, bro.
He's not gonna stop talking about it.
He's not, bro. Anyways, man, we moving on. We moving on to somebody who deserves to be spoken about. Asuka came in, won the women's elimination chamber match to be the one to become the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania, going up against Bianca Belair. Now Asuka has won Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber. She's won the SmackDown Women's Championship. Mm-hmm. Has she won the Raw Women's Championship? She has won the Raw Women's Championship before, because Becky gave it to her whenever she was pregnant. Mm-hmm. So Asuka's effectively, she was already a GOAT, but she solidified, bro. She Billy GOAT now. Sorry, what did you think about Asuka coming in and winning the Women's Elimination Chamber? What did you think about the match?
It needed to happen. Like, it needed to happen, because for her to get screwed over at 35, I want to say, yeah, that pissed me off so much because Charlotte didn't need that win. She didn't. Asuka had a whole undefeated streak, and once that happened, everything just started going downhill for her. To eventually where she's trying to build up her credibility and everything like that with Kyrie. Like it was just so much going on. To now for her to come
Warriors.
back, for her to come back now as this character. Holy shit! Like you already knew how excited I was at the Rumble when she came out. I was like, oh, we about to go in. So in my mind, I think Triple H is going to basically get her back as the undefeated killer. But
100%.
what scares me is that Bianca has so much going for her right now, to the point where it's like,
is it enough?
Is it enough for Asuka just to be like, all right, dethrone, and then have her run with the title for as long as she can? Because I don't know if they're gonna do the draft again. So it's like, if anything, Bianca could go to SmackDown and then have a whole thing with Rhea Ripley if she wins the title at WrestleMania.
Yep, I've brought that up on the show before too. I think Asuka should go in. I think she should win that Raw Women's Championship. If you ask me right now, who do I think would win? I would say Bianca, but they've got a month and like 2 weeks, so they got a month and a half to kind of go in and build it up to that point. So we got enough time to get to the point where like you can convince me that Asuka's going to go in and she's going to win that title. I think I think Bianca's about to catch that poison mist, bro. And it's gonna be a wrap for her. Yup.
It'll be a wrap.
But Bianca Belair really about to have the 3 best WrestleMania matches 3 years in a row, bro. That's gonna be crazy. But Raul, man, what you think about Asuka winning and all that good stuff?
I'm excited, man. I love. By the way, the women's chamber and the U.S. chamber matches were really good. They for chamber matches, man, they were fantastic. I really liked this match. I loved how Raquel, looked great as well. And even though, of course, it's not really Raquel's time this year, I think next year definitely will be. And they're definitely keeping her in the pocket, and they've been making her look good. So by next year, I'm pretty sure going into Elimination Chamber, Raquel Rodriguez will be the women's champion. So I like how everybody looks good. I loved how they got. I love how they worked with Liv. The Carmella stuff was that was Carmella. I thought it was fine for the heel that she is, and I really liked it. I liked that Asuka was the winner. It was obvious that Asuka was gonna win this, and I think right now I would like to see Bianca beat her, but also you don't introduce this new character and just have her lose at WrestleMania already.
Yeah,
so I think Asuka's winning. Yeah, Asuka's definitely winning.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, if you ask me today Bianca wins. Come back again in about a month after they've built up Asuka a little bit more. We're getting a couple more segments between Bianca and Asuka. I think we'll be at that point where it's like, okay, we're ready to see something a little bit new, because Bianca's great. I love Bianca. Y'all know how we feel about Bianca over here. But the thing is, it's just kind of like, all right, we're coming up on a year now for having held this title, and there's really not been anything really new that she's added onto it. She's having great matches, and that's what I love. But I think you're right, Sai. I think it's time to bring the draft back, send Bianca over to SmackDown again, let her do her run over there, let her chase Rhea Ripley. Maybe by the time Survivor Series comes up, Bianca wins that title there after Rhea wins at WrestleMania. So yeah, man, I completely agree with all that. But shit, man, since we're already on the topic of Rhea Ripley, let's go ahead and talk about this Edge and Beth Phoenix match against the Judgment Day. Listen, guys, I'm not the biggest fan of mixed tag matches, but I thought this one was pretty solid for what it was worth. But so I want to ask you, man, do you think this was the right call to have Rhea Ripley be on the losing team moving into WrestleMania? Like, when are we going to kickstart this feud with Charlotte and Rhea? Like, Rhea came out, she challenged Charlotte, and we've really got nothing ever since then. Like, absolutely nothing.
I think what they're trying to do is just basically tying up the loose ends on certain things. So right now, like, with the whole Judgment Day aspect and everything like that, everybody's just, they're on their own path, but they're all together. Rhea is on that path towards WrestleMania, so they had to finish up the storyline with Edge and Beth to make sure things are like cool. Like, they had to get that clean slate of like, all right, we're done. So then eventually, once they come back to like Raw or anything like that, that's when Rhea can be like, "Hey, look, I hope you didn't forget that I'm still coming after your title," and then that's when they'll start building it up. I agree with it, but I also don't agree with it. Like her losing, it kind of took down that momentum.
Yeah, because she's been doing nothing but winning since shit. When's the last time Rhea lost? It was probably fucking shit. She hasn't lost since before that match that she won that they had to take her out of before Money in the Bank. Whenever she concussed herself on accident. So she hasn't lost anything since then. So to me, it was just like, damn, like this really just took away a lot of that momentum that they've been building up for Rhea Ripley. That plus to me, like, we'll talk about the US Chamber in a minute, but like Judgment Day doing nothing but losing every match they had the night was not not the decision, not for the personal reasons that me and Raul were invested in, but also like as a booking perspective, I didn't like that. Raul, man, what you know how we feel about this fucking match, man.
You know what's it called? Professionally, I fucking hate this match. You know, it's the reason why I got screwed over. But a Canadian had to win, and Natalia was not gonna win. And obviously, we'll talk about the main event. So some Canadians had to win last night. I don't think. I think that the Judgment Day is. I think that shit just needs to stop already. I think they need to end that. I think it's over now. You're obviously not gonna do anything with this, and Rhea.
It's not over, bro.
Rhea didn't eat the pin. Rhea didn't eat the pin, but it was still kind of
still a loss.
Dumb. Still a loss, and it was kind of dumb to make it a mixed tag match. Like, I understand that this is to further Finn and Edge, but like, then why couldn't you just do Finn versus Edge? No,
Raul, but you don't understand. For 9 years, Edge was out and he was retired because of an injury that ended his career early, and now he's back. Oh wait, he came back in 2019. Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that. Man, get the shit out of here, man. Y'all know how I feel about it, man. Fuck Edge. Just like I said last night.
Yeah, no, she still has momentum.
Man, I see the listen, bro. I'm not an Edge fan. Christian is the superior. I think Edge is mid as fuck. I think Edge has the most mid spear. Goldberg's is worse, but Edge is like a running. It's like a running hug. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a fan of Edge, bro. I'm not with the shits, bro. I'm not with it, man. You know what else I wasn't with, bro? It's fucking goddamn ending to this U.S. title elimination chamber match. Listen, man, I'll say this. This match was awesome. Montez Ford looked amazing. Bronson Reed looked amazing. Johnny Gargano finally came up and showed us why he's called Johnny Wrestling. Seth Rollins helped elevate everybody in this match. Damian Priest was there. But we had Logan Paul. He came in as soon as they opened up the fucking door and they were like doing the whole injury angle with Montez. I was like, Logan Paul is gonna come up in here and cost this damn match, isn't he? And boom, right then it happened. And I swear I'll never drink Prime again. And I swear to God I'll never drink Prime again because of this fucking match.
I never drank a fucking bottle of that shit, and now I'm never going to.
Bro, it's Gatorade Zero all day, bro. Fuck that. Fuck Prime, bro. I ain't finna do it.
This is all you need, yo. Stop drinking that shit with so much chemicals, yo.
Stop drinking.
You don't want to be in the pain that I was, bro.
Kidney stones, man. That's all you need. All you need is that, a little bit of ambrosia, bro, and your life is set. Yep. Sai, what did you think about this U.S. title elimination chamber match with Austin Theory retaining?
That shit was absolute. To me, it was. I wanted Montez to win so damn bad. I wanted him to win. That was because it made. Like, I know it wasn't the right timing for it, but in my mind it made so much sense because it's like that. We already knew Montez Ford was a star regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing him to do all that stuff, it blew my mind. The fact that he did a literally like Spider-Man-esque type like press, I was literally like on my break watching this shit, And I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm like, the fuck is he about to do? I'm jumping in my seat. My coworker's looking at me weird. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, it's insane. Like, Montez, we literally, that whole chamber was building up stars, showing Bronson Reed as a monster because it took so many people to take him down. Showing, what's it called? Johnny Gargano being like, this is like NXT Johnny Gargano into WWE, like main roster, like showing you why he is and why he is called Johnny Wrestling. You had so many different aspects. Damian Priest being, actually, yeah, he was just kind of there, but showing that
looking like Shaniqua or Shanae from Martin. I was like, damn, what motherfucker come up in here with these? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I was like, man, what Damian Priest up in here doing, man?
Why Shanae?
Man came up in there with the Saints row braids. I was like, what you doing, Priest? He came up in there with the high flyers.
That's right, he came up with the high flyers, bro.
He came in there with the high flyers, bro. He had the purple on.
No, I think so. Personally, throughout the whole entire match, with Logan Paul interfering at the end, I don't want Logan Paul versus Seth, but I think it's gonna be a good match regardless. Because Seth knows how to work with anybody. Like, if we're being completely honest, Seth never has a bad match. Like, he knows how to work with everybody. So in hindsight, I feel like it's gonna be a good match. But I think personally, my favorite part of that whole entire match was when Johnny Gargano and fucking Seth Rollins just trap Austin into that fucking pot and start whooping his ass. That was the highlight of my night.
That was really funny.
That was too good. I was like, they are whooping his ass.
Also, I know that Ayden and I just fucking marked the fuck out, but yo, Austin Theory picking up Bronson Reed. Holy fuck.
That was crazy, bro. I was like, bro, this right type here is not. That's where they're going, man. It's very obvious. That's where they're going, bro. John Cena's definitely coming back. He's definitely having that match with Theory at Mania for that U.S. title. Raul, what'd you think about the whole Elimination Chamber match?
Montez Love this Ford. Match. It was great. It made everybody look good. Honestly, I don't think Damien should have been in there. That should have
it's cool. Yeah. I mean, you needed a big guy just to come in there and get a little bit of heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really all
but
it was.
Everybody else looked good. Everybody looked good. Johnny showed us why the hell he's Johnny Wrestling. And if anything, that made me want to see Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins less. I want to see Logan Paul. I want to see Seth and freaking Johnny Gargano. Yeah. But of course, I think that when you look at the grand picture, right, and how you're gonna promote WrestleMania, having Seth Rollins on freaking Logan Paul, like Logan Paul's audience is gonna eat the fuck up out of this Seth Rollins feud. Like, they're gonna love him.
Yep.
So
for sure. I thought I kind of echo all the same thoughts. That the match was awesome. I thought Montez just was the standout. I thought it was such a shame that in the press conference, Triple H was like, "We had a lot of standout stars tonight," and he didn't even mention fucking Montez. That was nuts. But Montez was great. I think Montez should be the one to beat Theory. Make the Raw after Mania important again, bro. Have Montez beat Theory after Theory beats Cena at Mania, and give Montez all the momentum that Theory just earned, all the heel heat that he's gonna get. Put all that onto Montez in a positive light, and have Montez go on and hold that U.S. title to like SummerSlam. Have some good matches. I think Bronson Reed also looked awesome. I'd love to see Bronson Reed go in and win that Andre the Giant battle royale that they do at Mania. If they bring that back, which I think the rumor is that they are going to bring that back, I'd like to see Bronson Reed come in and do that.
Yeah,
that would be really cool. Yeah, Damian Priest was there. We just shitting on him. Sorry, Damian.
We like you, Damian.
Yeah, we like you. It's just, you were just there. You know what I mean? Rollins was great. I am looking forward to Rollins and Logan Paul. I think it's going to be a good match. I just didn't know if it was going to be for the title or not. But, obviously now we know. I think the heat's been built up there enough. But I really hope that after that Rollins goes on and he can become WWE champion again one day, because I want to see Rollins as the WWE champion some point in the next 365 days. Please, I want to see it.
But we do know that sorry about that. But we do know that like tomorrow night we have Edge versus Austin Theory for the US title. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I think we all know how that one ends. I think Balor and Dominic go in, they interfere, and Theory retains again.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna build on to the Hell in a Cell match that we thought we were gonna get at the Rumble, but it's gonna be at Mania between Finn and Edge, and then hopefully, finally, we can put a fucking bow on this Edge and Judgment Day thing. Because, listen, bro, to take my personal feelings about Edge out, I just think that this whole entire comeback run has been a miss, bro. It's been a wet fart, dog. Other than the 3-match series with Rollins, which was bangers, those were good. I'm not even gonna hold you; those were all fire. But everything outside of what he's done with Rollins, and again, this is the testament to Rollins. It's not Edge, bro. It's a testament to how good Rollins is.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I feel like Edge has done since he's come back to WWE has just been a miss for me, man. I mean, shit. I didn't even fuck with that AJ match last year at Mania, bro. It was all right. It was fine.
I honestly don't even remember that. What the fuck?
Exactly. They posted on YouTube the other day. I was like, oh shit, this was a match. Forgot about that. Shit.
Damn. Oh, that's when the whole
that's when the Judgment Day started.
Yep.
And this whole Judgment Day doesn't even make sense, because the Judgment Day won every single match, and then they kicked them out. They were like, "You're holding us back." Like, my boy, y'all been winning. What do you mean? It doesn't even make sense.
I mean, we all agreed that was just an abrupt breakup, because it was like y'all niggas were just fine, and
that was Vince being fucking stupid. Yep.
Well, because the segments suck, bro. Every week, bro. How many times did we come on here, Raul, and we were like, Edge cut another boring promo. Yep, Judgment Day, cool, we get it. Not House of Black. Y'all remember those days? The Not House of Black. That's what they started like, man. All that weird
Dollar Store House of Black.
Dollar Store House of Black, man. But the creme de la creme, the main event, the reason why you probably clicked on this video. In Montreal, we had Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. We'll start it off like this, man. What did you? The faces and what did we think about? So I'm gonna ask you, man. What did you think about just the match itself and the build up to Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber in Sami Zayn's hometown?
Incredible build up, amazing match, shit finish.
Man, we got the. I think we got the clip, a couple of them right here, man. That kind of. Yeah, bro. It just was
balls.
What do you think, Kevin Nash?
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, bro. I feel the same way, Kevin.
We needed a fucking Sami winning by DQ. We couldn't fucking get that motherfucker.
Yeah. Triple H to the fans last night.
Oh, so, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and let's go start here. I guess look, the match was great. Starts off a little slow, really ramps the fuck up. Like really ramps the fuck up. The stuff with Jimmy, and then Jay coming out, and Roman treating Jay exactly like he was treating Sami at the Rumble, and Jay having that moment where he was about to do it. He was about to whoop Roman's ass, bro. He was about to turn on him, and
that's facts, Brad. Even Roman looked like he didn't want to win that match, dude. I thought the same thing, bro. Look, the way Roman sat at the end of that match, bro. Was like, damn, this nigga H really made me do this.
Yeah,
really had to do it to him.
But that finish was just not it, man. That finish was not it. Look, if you weren't gonna have Sami win, literally just have him get DQ'd like you did it with Rollins. They did it with Rollins. Get him DQ'd. That gives them the chance to really make the argument for the triple threat. And I have a feeling. Look, right now, I really have a feeling that it's gonna be like that again. I think they're going to make the argument for the triple threat. I think the triple threat is going to happen. But just the way that you ended it last night, Mans didn't even get booed, bro. He put that room in silence. Yeah. That room was just like crushed. That whole arena was crushed.
It kind of
just,
it. Oh,
go sorry.
so I'm sorry. That brought me a flashback. When Brock beat Undertaker at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
that's why it sounded so familiar to me because everything just went. I was like,
we were all just like,
what
this
the
is.
fuck? What
bro,
the fuck?
it was me because after me, Keon, and Raul all got eliminated. After me, Keon, Raul, and Jabril all got eliminated, we were sitting in there. We were in Discord watching with each other, and bro, the match was a banger, dude. Like the match was amazing, bro. I told you, bro. I was like, bro, Sami Zayn about to give Roman Reigns his best match of his career.
Then Bobby and Brock should have had a no contest finish. Don't even let them get in the ring. These motherfuckers hate each other so much that they don't even get to the ring and they freaking destroy each other. Refs have to freaking pull them apart and they're like, no, we're not having this match tonight. Leave the DQ.
Yeah, if they didn't even have the match, it would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
But man, so the match is awesome. You know, spear, Sammy's kicking out. You know, Superman punch into the haluva kick, bro, and Roman kicks out. It was great. Everything that Roman was doing with Sammy's wife being there. I didn't think they cut to her a little too much, but like I thought it added to the story.
That shit was so real.
Roman talking his shit, man. Roman's ring psychology has just elevated so much over the past 2 years, man. He's on a whole nother level. The match was awesome. Everything was great. It's just how do you have that crazy of a reaction to Sami Zayn, bro? Like you haven't had a babyface this organically over in almost a decade, and for them just to do, bro, the Uso spot didn't work for me, man. Like when Jimmy came in and did the super kicks, I was like, okay, expected. But then when Jay came out and Jay's standing there and he's looking like he wants to just deck Roman, it was like, now's the time that you need to do something. Even if Sami loses, it's like, I need Jay to do something.
Yeah.
And for him to just stand there and then Sami accidentally spears him, it's like, okay, I guess we're just going to get the tag match at Mania like we all thought was the plan. It just like, to me, it wasn't a creative finish. It was just kind of like, it just fell flat, bro. And like, again, bro, I'm gonna pull up the picture, man. The way Roman sat there and they cut to the camera on it, like, to me, it was like Roman was telling the story of like, you know, like, man, I hate that I had to do this to Sami, because honestly, I feel like Roman did have that in Roman's heart, bro. He did care for Sami, bro. Like he did genuinely fuck with Sami, but because Roman is so in his head and his ego has corrupted him so much, you know, he felt like he had to do what he had to do. But it also, to me, was like Roman, like, just sitting there being like, damn, this was not like, because Roman's had such a legendary run, bro. I feel like if you were to ask Roman, this is just my opinion, but I feel like if you were to ask Roman, he would have chose, this is the night that you need to drop the titles, because wrestling is the culmination of the time, place, person, everything. They have the right person in Sami Zayn. We've been talking for years on the show. The person who needs to beat Roman Reigns is somebody who hasn't been at that level yet. That needs to get elevated. Sami Zayn deserved that spot. Sami Zayn's been bringing in the ratings every single week. It was the perfect time, the crescendo of the whole story. I mean, bro, us three being there at Royal Rumble, I never felt anything like that whenever Sami left him with that chair, bro. It was electric. And then the place, bro, being in Montreal, his hometown. I know that we're on the road to WrestleMania, but there's still a month and a half left, bro. There's so much that they could have done. It's just, to me, I feel like this was the right time and it was the right place. And I just was absolutely disappointed in the way that the show ended. What a bummer.
Agree, man. I agree.
What a fucking bummer, dude. Like, it's just like, I just sat there and was just kind of like, okay, like, oh, Kevin Owens is here. All right. Stunner on Heyman. Okay.
Now we need to wait and see what the reaction is going to be when Cody comes out on Friday and on Monday, and like he does. Well, how are the fans going to react to Cody now? Like how are they going to be taking it out on Cody? And part of me thinks that they're not going to.
I don't think they're going to take it out on Cody, but like, I feel like Roman now is going to get that same heat back that he had whenever he came out and said, "This is my yard now." Everybody's just going to be like, sick of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Just sad, bro. Fucking sad, man.
I honestly would have loved the finish of like Sami. Basically, he wins the title, but it's over the referee's missed call of like Roman's hand or like leg being on the bottom rope and like that. So it makes everybody think he won the title, but in reality, Paul Heyman comes back and he's like, "No, this was what happened."
Yeah.
And then that's even before the match resets. That's when they were like, "Okay, let's bring in Jay, let's bring in Jimmy, yada yada yada." And then that's when Sami kind of had like a last hoorah type deal with some moves and like that. And then that's when spear would happen, match ends. To me, that would have made a little bit more sense because it would have gave people that pop of like Sami won the titles, says it's him holding the titles. And we have all this like great stuff, pictures, renders, yada yada, all that stuff. To then all of a sudden be like, yeah, this is actually this what not happened.
Yeah,
like
that's the finish, man.
Yeah,
that's the same thing and it would have been perfect to set up the triple threat too, because the whole thing is Cody's been like, I want the title that my father should have won, but he didn't because of the technicality.
Yeah,
do it the exact same way that Dusty won the WWE title initially, where it's like he's like everybody thinks he won, he's raising the title up, and then next thing you know, they come out and they're like, "Hey, Dusty, bro, you hate to do it to him, but you didn't actually win, man. We're gonna have to take that back." Like, that would have been perfect, and now you can have the story of Sami Zayn going, "Well, I deserve that shot at Mania," because I genuinely think Sami Zayn deserves to be in that main event match at Mania. I know Cody's over, I know Cody's hot, but the thing I think it deserves to be a triple threat. But I think also part of the problem is if it's not Sami and KO against the Usos, then who the hell are gonna go against the Usos? That's the problem. WWE has no fucking tag division. Like, there's nobody that's over enough to be at that point. Because if you're gonna take the title off of Roman, you need to take the titles off the Usos, and there's nobody that they have that are at that level yet. You can try to do what you can in the next month for the Street Profits, but I don't know, bro. I
mean, them doing it again at WrestleMania, like if they had another banger match like how they had at Money in the Bank, then like I would say that. But with you have like Ghetto Del Phantasma, you have the Viking Raiders, the New Day, you have fucking
Alpha Academy,
and it's they're good.
If teams, if FTR came in, bro, I'd be there for that. Like if FTR came back, that would be fire. But like I don't think they're going there.
Bray and Uncle Howdy.
Tag team. I mean,
wait, somebody farted in here. What the fuck is that? I don't know, man.
Can we like last night? Can we just be really honest here? Like last night, I went to bed just repeatedly saying, "Fuck you, Vince. Fuck you."
Nah, bro, I went to bed saying, "Fuck you,
H." This all goes back to Vince having the biggest fucking hard on for the fucker that is named Brock Lesnar and having to unify those fucking titles. We would not be in the position that we are right now if it didn't date back to the fact that fucking Vince McMahon wanted to do Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the 1000th time in a lifetime at WrestleMania 30, fucking 8 or whatever it was. I don't remember. 38. Yeah. And I don't know, man. Look, even if Sami wasn't going to win last night, a DQ finish, keep him in the loop for the, the word for the triple threat. Because now all it's looking like is like, okay, they're going to challenge the Usos. And it's like, no. Because technically, Sami didn't actually turn on Jay. Like, Jay, I don't understand why Jay would come out tomorrow at Raw and be like, man, fuck Sami Zayn. Like, he speared me. It's like, no, bro, you clearly saw Roman got out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with it, man. We still got a month and a half, though, man, for them to do something, bro. So I guess we're just going to have to let it play out.
Yeah.
That's it today, man. That's High Fly Radio, bro. The good show that we had today, man. Good conversations, all that good shit. We want to go ahead and say, I guess I'll go ahead and get our plugs up out of the. I don't know, man. I feel so discombobulated. I feel like Sami Zayn in the press conference where, what did he say? He just felt like
he felt
weird. Like it was something missing. He felt strange. You know, I feel Sami knew it too, bro. He didn't want to. Bro, Sami didn't want to say it, but he was like, "Yeah, bro, I deserve to win that title last night," and he absolutely did, man. But you know what, guys? If y'all want to feel like a real champion, y'all want to feel like y'all are helping support us, go check out our merch store. Everything linked down below. We got new designs, new network merch, all that good stuff. Phone cases, mugs, everything that you need. Check out the Patreon for tiers as low as $1. Rock didn't show up at Rumble, man, but we still got y'all covered with Rockamania, man. We still got a couple more projects that are going to be dropping for our Rockamania season. We had the Jumanji watch along last week. We got the Jumanji 2 watch along dropping this upcoming week. More stuff to be announced with that. Definitely, guys, go check out all of our socials and everything linked down in the description below. And that's all I got today, man. Sai, you want to go ahead and tell the people where they can find you if you want the people to find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Frosty_Sai_. Twitter, Silas2001. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I DJ, I dance. So if you want to see all that, you'll find it all on my Instagram. So,
all right, man. Raul?
Go fuck yourself, Kylie. And of course, you can find me at the Nerd Chicano on everything. Raul Alejandro Mendoza on what's it called, the YouTube. Got a lot of cool videos dropping. Got pretty much everything until May scheduled. So I just gotta get on recording and stuff. But yeah, go check me out. I'm not your High Fly Radio champion anymore, but I will be in a matter of time. I will be the first 2-time, and then I'm going to become the tag team champion. Right now,
if I can't do it, bro, you better do it, man.
It's just a rough time right now. We're going through a really rough time here, and the fact that there's no one to to hold this belt, and it's just sitting in my closet, just feels wrong. Feels like a part of me was stripped from my identity, and yeah, Brad, feel better. Hope you recover from COVID, and yeah, no,
but fuck
look,
Brad
Kylie,
and fuck Kylie, fuck both of y'all. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, Kylie can
Take
go
some
on about.
Robitussin.
Kylie can go all on about in the what's it called in the comments, but she didn't beat me. She didn't take the belt from me. So I don't know what's going on. Yep.
You have to let it play out.
I let it play out. Technically, I'll be the first. No, you're not the first.
End the show before y'all just start bitching at each other this whole time. End the show, motherfucker.
All right. With that said, I hope you all had a wonderful time on the show. We appreciate everybody who was here, everybody who was talking with us. We appreciate Sai for coming through. And of course, keep up to date with everything going on with the best wrestling podcast on the planet with our socials that are on the bottom there. You already heard them before. And this has been High Flyer Radio. Don't tap out.
Tune in.